Yo, right. What's up? Yo, check it out. Man, I just came out the gym. It was a good and amazing workout, by the way. I forgot to use man. I'll get it next time. I just wanted to say, um, I really believe. No. Scratch that. I know that my power is becoming greater, so great that I know that I'm the reason for the earthquake. As far, what I mean? It's just like after a while, it's like obvious. What I mean? I started doing some research. I always felt that. What I mean? Um, there was a time, right? I think it was 2003. There was a big blackout happened in felt New York. Felt to everybody. I was in the county, but reason I remember this is because 57 million people were affected by that. And I always believed that it was because of me somehow, through the rituals that I was doing. And it caused a blackout. And then I went to Cali, right? And I did time in prison and I felt the earthquake over there for the first time. It was like it was a weak one, It wasn't. I mean, what do I know, right? It was my first time, but supposedly what they was telling me that it was like, that was a weak one and shit. Like it wasn't that strong, but it lasted like for like 10 seconds or something. I don't know. This is a while back, 2019, 2020, around there, and I feel like I always been attached to nature because of my spiritual side, and I was absorbing the state where I was at heavily, you know, through the core, the nature, and as you can see, I wrote a lot about it, and I expressed how certain sentiments, but this is where I think because I've experienced that earthquake for the first time in the West Coast, I think I carried that 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 gnosis of it and caused a big effect here when my second album came out. The first album came out, right? Um damn, so many albums I'm forgetting the name of it, but shit. And it's just recent too. Um but anyway, in that album, right? The Traverse, there we go. God damn. I smoked a little bit. You probably sensed it. Matter of fact, I have to because I had to relax, man. I just came from the gym. Whew, it was a big workout. So anyway, I carried that, right? I carried that gnosis of essence of it, you know what I mean? Because I've always been spiritual, you know what I mean? Or if grown more while I was over there smoking. You find out it's legal. You don't gotta look over your shoulders. Everybody's like jolly, yeah, and you so used to like being paranoid, running from cops, you know what I mean? They trying to get you to lighten up and shit, you know what I mean? But you can't just lighten up that easy. You can't just be trusting, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you want to be my friend? Okay, yeah, sure, let's be friends. Like that's the quickest way to fucking, and get robbed and everything. You know what I mean? You can't be so trusting, man. A lot of people make that mistake. You can't be so trusting, but so I carried a lot of that shit, you know what I mean? And so this I believe, like I've been doing these things. Um and and I think I caused the one in California when it happened, cuz I was you know meditating and shit. You know what I mean? Who knows? I probably did some spell and it caused the earthquake. They were saying it was small, but shit. And then now I carried all that shit here. I come over here, come out with an album, and then my first album, The Traverse, right? I noticed I was recording. You know what I mean? On one of them, I ended up going to the hospital for one track. On another one, it was like I caused, so I forget. I wrote it down though, man. But I be recording these things, you know, the effects of every track that my shit be happening, and and I said it was gonna be before the eclipse, you know what I mean? And now, boom. I'm not. You don't want me to boast, but at the same time, I'm not boasting. You know what I mean? It's just um stating the facts. You know. But anyway, that's all. You know, that's what I wanted to say. You know that basically, you know, um, you could listen to my album. You know. Yeah. So the earthquake here was like something. You know, supposedly it was bigger, but you know. It's just me expressing my power. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I know I'm way more powerful. You know what I mean? The shit I be doing and the spirits that be wanting to talk to me, they so like scared and shit. I'm not talking about the exterior, but anyway, I shared enough, man. I just wanted to say, you know, uh, talk to me nice, man, 'cause I don't mean to cause destruction, but I guess it's like the demon in me, you know what I mean? Me expressing the negative side of the world and balancing it with the positive as best I can. And there's gonna be destruction and people are gonna die, but I'm gonna try to make it to the minimum. I don't want to do none of that shit, 'cause uh, what you put out is what you get back. You know what I mean? So you gotta be careful what you put out. You know what I mean? You reap what you sow. So uh, I know a lot of y'all got a lot of animosity and don't wanna do certain things because you think that's what I want, and therefore you wanna go against it and not do it. Simply just to be well, that's what we call Democrats. But you need to grow up. There's other things to focus on, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's that with all of that.